Pause the video and set your lineup. This is how many yards each team is allowing when it comes to the passing game. So, see the Cowboys last place, 286 yards per game. So, yeah, if you guys need that, make sure you pause it. Use it. It can really help you. I just wanted to give you those stats. Now, let's go ahead and get started here. We got Brown, guys. Brown is looking great. I know last week he didn't have all the points you want him to, but I think this week he's going to be in a shootout, and that's what you want, and that's what you get. And against this Buccaneers pass defense, I'm not scared at all. People are just dicing him up. And yeah, go ahead and start Brown. He's definitely going to be able to get there. Now, if you guys look, green means points, red is targets. Blue is yards. It's how many average per game. Just there to help you out. Now, Jefferson, yeah, Philly looks really bad against the pass and the run. And yeah, he's going to get his points and he's going to get his targets. I think this week he's just going to be an auto start, right? Now, JSN is looking amazing, and it's not the best matchup. Texans are looking kind of tough, but I think he's still going to get his targets and his points. And this week, these are going to be auto starts. I like to get to the wide receiver you guys have more questions about, but yeah, JSN's obviously just going to be there. And Chase tonight, right? You're going to have to start him. You draft him so high. I know the quarterback play's been shaky. The offensive line's been shaky. If they get the time, guys, they can get the ball because Chase is just going to get the separation, right? So with that being said, he's going to get his points if he just gets time to get the ball out to Chase. And Chase is going to get his targets. 9.5 per game so far is a lot. CeeDee Lamb is back, and man, he's going to just gash Washington. He's going to get his targets. They are going to feature him. That's going to take away Williams' targets and Pickens' targets a little bit. So beware of that. But yeah, Lamb is going to torch some people. London went off last week. London's going off this week. I love the way they use London because they put him in a slot. They move him around so he doesn't get shadowed always by the best cornerback. He gets good matchups, good red zone targets. So yeah, over 10 targets per game and 18 points per game. He's going to hit that for sure. Next is Pickens, guys, and yeah, I do see his targets going down with CD back. So yeah, beware of that. But is he going to get his points? Yes. Cowboys are throwing the ball more than any other team, so he has a lot of chances. And yeah, I'm not that worried about him. He'd never worry about bench or trading him. He's got great value right now. Adams is going to get an uptick. Why? Because Puka's out, so this guy's going to get a lot of targets. It's a London game. I hate that, but Jacksonville is not a trash defense, but that doesn't mean anything. Adams is going to get his points. And like I said, he's going to get more targets. He's already getting 9.2 per game. So there you go. Now, up next, we do have Sutton, and Sutton has a great matchup. You know what that means? It means he's going off. He's getting his points. He's back. I know last week disappointed you, disappointed me. He's on my team. But beware if you have Sutton and you're wondering what you do with your flex, start him because of the matchup. Okay. Same thing with Debo. If Debo plays, I know there's some questions right now. If he does, he is the dream matchup against the worst pass defense in the NFL, which is the Dallas Cowboys. So you got to love it. Let Debo cook. Rice is back. That's why he has no stats. He hasn't played this year, and he has a great matchup. So green background means great matchup, and he gets it. So yeah, I expect Rice to be featured a lot, and yeah, I would definitely start him if I was you. I know you waited all these weeks, and it's time to go ahead and let him fly because he is going to Rome. I know a lot of people have been disappointed with what he had. I think this week he steps back up in that role. I think he just gets his targets over 8 targets a game. I think in the Saints defense, he's going to look amazing. They looked horrible last week. So I expect Caleb to light up the Saints this week. I do expect Nico, guys, to be Nico, and I expect them coming back right now, looking great. I know Seahawks is not the best defense to play against, but I think he's going to get his targets. Over 7 targets a game, 14 fantasy points a game, and over 62 yards. I expect him to hit all those and more. I expect Nico to do what he wants there. Now, up next, guys, he played good last week. I think this week, I don't think he does that great. I hate the London games, and I'm not big on him. He's B tier for a reason, and Thomas is going to be a guy that's going to kind of hit and miss. I know he hit, but man, if you get rid of him, I don't blame you. If you watch the game film, he's been running sloppy routes. Like he hasn't been playing like full effort. Well, I've been looking at this right here. My editor is fired. They're not playing the Rams. They're playing the Browns. That's a tough matchup. But I will say that Waddle against the Browns is going to look pretty good. Uh, Waddle will be a player that's going to get all the attention. With Hill being out, you see his targets go up, and I don't expect that to change. So if you have Waddle, I'm happy for you because he just got a lot more attention and targets than you think he would get with having Hill there. Metcalf is next, guys, and we saw his points go a little wild last week. I think this week he's going to be fine. He didn't have a lot of catches, but he had a lot of yards, and I hope he gets more targets. He's getting 6 right now for a number 1. That's kind of low. I wish it was a little higher, like an 8 in the 8s somewhere, but 6.2. It is what it is. I think Metcalf plays well tonight. I think he gets a lot of points tonight. So, yeah, go ahead and start him for sure. Now, 17 right here, guys. Jets, they're horrible. Play Tet for sure. Jets haven't won a game. They're not winning this game. And I think he's just going to be able to do what he wants. Lad, I like this matchup. It's a green background. It's a go against the Colts. Arizona diced up the Colts last week. And the Chargers having a better pass offense. This is going to be good for Lad. I think Lad gets in the end zone this week. I think he's a great start. If we put him in your flex, I do not blame you, actually. And another one, Worthy. Great matchup against the Raiders defense. Definitely put him as a flex. Convinced you're going to be happy. He's getting over 9 points. I guarantee it. Chris says, next, guys, I love the targets he gets. They're talking about trading him. It doesn't matter. He gets all the targets. Go ahead and be confident playing him. I'm not against that at all. Now, Pittman. The problem with Pittman, guys, they play a spread. So the ball kind of goes to him, goes to downs, it goes all over the place. So he's kind of hit or miss. I think this week it's going to be a shootout. I think the Chargers are going to score a lot of points. I think Pittman's going to get a lot of opportunities. So, yeah, I think Pittman's okay. But he's just definitely not going to be reliable because the ball just goes everywhere. A.J. Brown. I don't think he really gets on track this week, but I think going forward he has a good schedule. So I do have him in a C tier. Nothing super crazy. The Vikings do play like a too high defense. It's just going to be a little tough for Brown to get off. And I don't see his offense getting fixed this week, but I do see it getting fixed down the road for sure. Now, Diggs, hey, if he gets his targets back, he's going to be fine. I'm not scared of the Titans defense. So, you know what? Diggs could move up on this list if his targets go back up. But, man, last week he kind of just disappeared, which is kind of scary right now. I will say Allen has a great matchup against the Colts. So, look, Allen beating red zone targets, getting down there. I expect a high-scoring game, and Allen's a guy I would not be afraid to play this week, depending who you have. If you have any questions about who you should start, ask me in the comments. I will help you out immediately. Addison's here, guys, and Addison against Philly, I like the matchup. I just don't like the quarterback play. I'm not sold on JJ. I'm not sold the targets are going to get spread around. I think they're going to force feed Jefferson, so be careful with that. And you got Williams. Williams is here, guys, and he's a hit or miss. And this could be a hit week because the Buccaneers are going to score a lot, so the Lions should have to pass to keep up. So with that being said, he's kind of a dice roll, so be careful with that. Robinson, hit or miss, tough matchup. I'd go ahead and skip him. When you talk about guys don't get that many targets and you have a tough matchup, that's a red flag, right? And Higgins, I don't really like it this week. I think getting the ball out's going to be tough against that Steelers defense to keep blitzing, so be careful with that. If you don't start him, I don't blame you. Now, Smith. Smith is in a tough matchup. Offense is out of sync. Hurts is missing him for big passes. That's not good. I don't like this matchup. If you start somebody else, I don't blame you. DJ Moore, I like him. They need to bring him in and use him. They don't. They really sell this guy. This guy here just needs more opportunities. He got hurt. We'll see where he is. But number 30 right now, definitely not somebody who started over a lot of other players. But yeah, guys, if you missed it, the running back tier list is out right now. And then use the list, guys. Use the list of how many yards each defense allowing in the air. I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for the support. Have a good day.